Hi, welcome to This Week in Baltimore, Eating with Richard Gorelick. Join us here every Thursday at 12:30 to talk about everything food-related in Baltimore. This Week in Baltimore is brought to you by Eddie's at Roland Park, where they are as obsessed with delicious food as we are. Now featuring all-natural, pasture-grazed beef from Liberty Delight Farms in Reisterstown. Richard, I think it's high time we had the snowball discussion.
We haven't had a snowball conversation.
I know, it's almost a whole summer. How did we do that?
We've been derelict in our duties.
So let's do it. Let's have this discussion. This is a Baltimore
So I
thing.
grew up, my friend, I posted about this just now because we were going to talk about it. People that aren't from Baltimore are, of course, mystified by the whole thing or just think it's dumb and weird. So it does help to be from Baltimore and have grown up with Snowballs.
Real fast though, we had the concept of one when I grew up in Utah, but we called it a snow cone, and it came in that coned paper, and it only was like the rainbow or cherry, basically. You had a whole bunch of flavors,
and Snowballs, so many different flavors. People are so loyal to their childhood flavors, so attached to them. Namely, egg custard.
That's my favorite.
I used to love egg custard. Now is my favorite. As a kid, I would be experimental and kind of hippie-ish because I was like sky blue, man. Sky blue.
Which tastes like what exactly? What is that flavor?
Tastes like freedom, man.
It's like an acid trip in a snowball.
Such a progressive little kid. No, I wasn't at all. I was like a dummy. But I wanted sky blue. But as an adult,
Starlight's another option.
Starlight.
Yeah.
And there's so many different flavors.
Tiger's blood.
Kevin Brown posted a photograph of a flavor at a restaurant supply store called Lexington Market flavor.
What does that taste like?
It's such a straight line for all kinds of jokes.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Move on.
Skip over that.
Super my favorite. If I pass a snowball stand right now, it would definitely be egg custard. Oh man, I feel like I did a story about ice and the consistency of ice for
like
snowball.
Crunch or the
and should it
shaved.
be in different kind of machines for different kinds of regional ice things, and then I got a headache doing it.
You got brain freeze on that one.
People are like, Richard, come on, that was such a glaring mistake in your story.
But you don't want the ice to be that wet kind of ice that clumps together, because then you can't even eat your snowball.
It should be consistently, but not shaved. I think shaved was the wrong word. Crushed was the right word. Or it's the other way around. I don't remember. But if it's one, it's a different it's a different thing. But you're not marshmallow. You're not.
I'm a no marshmallow person because that is a weird combo. Glenn, I bet you like marshmallow on your snowball. You don't? He's a purist.
Never.
I'm shocked.
Predict what?
I'm shocked. I thought he'd be all into that.
And then I have to say, Fields Pharmacy back in the day had a snowball, chocolate snowball.
I like
with
chocolate.
ice cream. That was a really pretty special thing. That seems to be an outlier. Don't see ice cream with snowballs.
No, I don't want ice cream with my snowball. I don't want the chocolate syrup on my snowball. I just want the snowball.
You just want the snowball.
And I don't want it to be oversaturated with the flavor, with the syrup. No, it has to be a good balance.
You don't want to finish eating it and have a bunch of liquid.
No, you don't want that because it's kind of gross.
We hear a lot about what's the place in Timonium?
Snoasis?
Snow Aces. So it's SNO hyphen Aces?
I don't know if there's a hyphen. It's like Oasis, but with sn in front of it. Snoasis.
Or is it? I don't know. Brian Fisher says it's SNO hyphen Aces.
Okay. Well, that's fine. You don't have to know how to spell it to go get there. Yeah.
That's the one that comes up a lot in conversations about snowball businesses. Although, like, traditional snowball stands are like let's sit up next to
like a gas station and parking lot.
Right, the basketball court at your local high school. Someone would have a snowball operation.
There used to be a good one on the Alameda. It was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes there's one at the there's a gas station on Goucher that there's one at sometimes. I think it's a permanent structure, but it's seasonal. I've been going to Tropicool on Falls Road. That's been my spot.
Now, is that Tropicool? Are those snowballs or is that Italian ice?
No, they have snowballs.
They do have snowballs?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's another place like somewhere near Gunpowder State Park where you can just you can do your own flavor. Like you can just go up to all the and go crazy, which makes for bad combinations because people get all carried away, and then it just ends up brown. It's too much. It's too much stuff going on.
So we want to
there.
hear about your feelings about snowballs. Some people are just left cold by them. Don't care about them.
Do you marshmallow? Do you not marshmallow? It's just a sticky hot mess.
And it is a food of memory. It's a memory food.
Nostalgia all the
Nostalgia
way.
food.
Oh, there's a good stand on Taylor, like around Taylor and Loch Raven.
That sounds familiar. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a good
yeah.
one.
That's
You can get marshmallow and chocolate syrup there if you
is that
want.
just summer seasonal or is it year round?
Seasonal.
Snowasis
believe-
is year round, right?
I don't know. I never went to Snowasis. I only been hitting tropical, which is seasonal.
I'll tell you, I'm not going out of my way for a snowball.
Yeah, you can get them at the convenience store,
not
the
trying-
bodega, if you will.
I don't think I've ever said, you know what, honey? It's I really want a snowball. Let's go get.
You've never said that?
I do that for ice cream.
Every year at the very beginning of the summer, I say it to myself. I say, you know what, honey, Amanda, we need a snowball.
What, honey? I say to me, honey. You know what we want, honey? I do say that to me about soft serve. Like
Yeah, good custard.
or a good gelato, but I never say, hey, honey. You know what?
Let's go get a snowball. All right, well, you guys tell us if you say that to yourselves. All right, so in sad news, the LA restaurant critic Jonathan Gold died.
It's very sad news.
Very
Jonathan Gold. You know how people are credited with changing things?
He
And then
changed
you're like,
everything.
He did. He really did. He changed restaurant
Criticism.
American restaurant criticism for daily newspapers.
Because he covered food trucks.
He
and
was
stands.
the guy. He was the guy who in Los Angeles would say, you know, I found these tacos. They were behind this gas station, and you would go, and there's a lady there, and you have to ask, or there's some dumplings up in Williamsburg, and I got these He was that guy.
He was
He's
that guy.
intrepid and tireless and knowledgeable, and a great writer too.
And the first food critic to win a Pulitzer.
First food critic.
And he was second. He also was a finalist second time.
So I guess he started for Los Angeles' alt weekly at the Times. I think, the LA Weekly, and then he was and then Los Angeles Times. He moved up to Los Angeles Times. I remember watching a movie about him. What was it called? City of Gold.
Really good. If you guys haven't watched it, you need to watch it.
So it not only changed restaurant criticism, it changed the way Los Angeles thought about itself in a way. 'Cause
Right.
people didn't always go into.
And it embraces the multicultural aspects and ethnic choices.
It was
and-
great. Everyone spoke so wonderfully and beautifully about him in the documentary about him, except for his editor, who
Well,
was like, his editor was
guess
like,
you can understand that.
I don't want to say this sounds terrible. I don't want to say I wish he was dead, but I don't like him. I don't like him at all.
Oh my god!
I don't like Jonathan Gold.
Just so you know, I never wished you were dead.
He's late every time, and he always has some kind of story about it's gonna. He promises, and then he never gets it in. I was like, oh, Jonathan, you and me. But apparently, he was.
He also stopped being anonymous after the Pulitzer because he was so out there. It was
I didn't even know he was ever anonymous.
He started like something many restaurant critics do.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so which is the trend now. Like nobody's staying
We talked about
hidden.
that last week.
Yeah.
I think the Chicago Tribune's longtime restaurant critic is no longer anonymous.
Right. And we all know your face. Your punum.
Gosh.
That beautiful punum, honey. But did you also, I think we saw him in an episode of Ugly Delicious in the tacos episode.
Yeah.
I think he was there.
Because
David Chang said some really nice stuff about him this week.
He
too.
was really beloved. It's very sad. And hey, I might even post a link where you can make a donation for people to encourage research for pancreatic cancer, which is
Well, how he died.
that's a rough one. Really, really rough.
Okay.
I'm sorry to bring us down.
Yeah, I know. Don't bring us down. John Hauser, our buddy, hey, John, says Be More Licks has good snowballs.
Oh, I didn't know they had snowballs.
I know, I didn't either. They offer the marshmallow in the middle and on top, which is key. I don't know. It's key if you want the marshmallow.
I feel like John Hauser would. I'd hate to think he disagrees with me, but in the middle is where you want it.
I mean, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
But it's on top and in the middle.
Oh, on top and in the
Yes.
middle. Oh.
You get it. You're not going to miss any marshmallow. There's going to be a marshmallow in every bite.
That's like that Rita's thing that I love.
Yeah, which I think they call gelati.
Gelati, which is such a confusing
No, it's
name.
not even. Yeah.
I love...
What?
I start thinking about Rita's, and I can't think about other things.
Okay, if you just got here, you're watching This Week in Baltimore Eating with Richard Gorelick, which is brought to you by Eddie's Roland Park. Find the best summer produce at Eddie's, like corn on the cob, heirloom tomatoes, and sweet cherries on Roland Avenue and North Charles Street in Baltimore. Be sure to comment, like, share, and follow at #JMoreEating. Real fast, one of your former guests, Chaim Silverberg, CWS Meats and Lamb Bacon. It's his birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, he's also of Tripping Kosher, if any of you have seen his videos.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to you. So, Richard, Baltimore Restaurant Week.
It's kind of starts to Friday.
July 27th is tomorrow.
It starts to Friday. It starts tomorrow. And gosh, you had more of it. You were more diligent.
I looked.
Yeah.
I did a scan. I always like to see who's offering what. Lots of trends.
love trends.
Anything watermelon. Watermelon salads. Watermelon with feta. Watermelon ceviche. Watermelon slushy. Whatever. A lot of people are doing the watermelon.
I like a good watermelon feta salad. I do.
It's really in right now. We just posted a recipe today by Hapit Bartov Miller. It's a watermelon and feta granita.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, right? Granita.
Yikes.
Granita is a whole other topic that we won't get into right now. So I looked at the menus. Bluestone, which no one ever thinks about or talks about, really.
Good
We
old
don't.
reliable Bluestone.
But as we were talking to Scott Dance last week, he suggested it might be a good local option for me when I move.
I know that when my folks go to Bluestone, they always report back, we had a really good time. It was really good. We had no complaints at all. Why don't we go here more often?
Why don't we go to
So
Bluestone? So they are offering a little bit of everything, and their menus seemed like a good selection. So I might check them out. And then Cafe Philly, which
Right
I don't.
near me.
Okay. They included a lot of tempting meze options like Tel Aviv nachos, a portobello Napoleon, a Moroccan cassolette.
Moroccan cassolette?
Yeah.
Cassoulet? I think cassoulet.
Oh, sorry.
Wow,
sorry.
that sounds great.
Sorry, is that wrong?
No.
There were tons of ceviches, which I love a good ceviche. So you can get 2-course brunch and lunch menus from $12 to $20, 3-course dinner menus from $20 to $35. It runs July 27th through August 5th. For more information, you can go to BaltimoreRestaurantWeek.com. What do you think? Are we still restaurant weeking?
You know, I think we'll keep doing Restaurant Week until it stops working.
So it must still be working
must still
because
be
people
working.
are still doing it twice a year, and they always extend for
Right.
like a lot.
And, the thing to remember about Restaurant Week is that it's invented to support restaurants.
Yes.
It wasn't so much.
It's not about us.
It's not about the consumer so much. It's about you if you participate in it. But it's designed to bring more people into restaurants. So as
During
long as
slow
it's working,
times.
I think they'll keep doing it. It's not much overhead.
Right.
It's basically a website.
I
And
would
and some
say
materials.
that this weather is also probably not helping a lot of restaurants because they can't tout their like outdoor seating right
Jeez.
now or sidewalk seating or any of that. So you probably just should get out and go to a restaurant.
I mean, if it's in your, if it occurs to you that by going to a restaurant you're supporting a restaurant, now would be a good time to go.
and there's like 100 restaurants participating, so you got to be able to find something.
Man, do it.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up?
I think so. I like these days of summer when everything good corn,
Good corn.
good
Good tomatoes.
and last year the cherries went away before I was ready for them to, so I'm gonna keep closer track of that.
We had taco night last night at Casa Crocty Temporary. Yeah, it was good. We had all the fixins, all of them.
I like that.
Everything.
I'm on my way after this to Roganart to get some pastries.
Yeah, I
Some
like their
savory
pastries.
pastries and
I
sweet
do.
pastries.
I like their pastries. Their bread was a bit much for me. It was like a really intense, thick,
They're
hard
rye
to get
bread.
through. Yeah, it was a
Their
lot.
Finnish rye is a
It's serious.
It's an ordeal. I mean, in a good way.
It's an
a good
ordeal.
ordeal.
It's like a commitment to
It's a
eat
commitment.
it. You have to have the right
It's a
stuff with it.
relationship. So beautiful. I loved it, and it's a brick.
Yeah,
It's
it is a brick. And I really love their chocolate croissants. So Everyone needs to sign up for our new This Week in Baltimore Eating newsletter. What are you waiting for? Sign up. It's coming to an inbox near you next month. You can go to jmoreliving.com/newsletters to sign up. I'm also going to make a really early announcement because we have a bunch of exciting guests coming on your show in the next couple of months. Yeah. So August 30th, Chef Douglas Wetzel of Gertrude's will be here to discuss Dining Out for Life, which is from Movable Feast.
25th anniversary, right?
Something, or 20. It's either 20 or 25th. But yeah, that's exciting. That's great news. September 6th, recipe writer and blogger from afuda.com, Hupi Bartov Miller, who I just mentioned, will be here to discuss Rosh Hashanah recipes.
Coming back, right?
Yeah, she was here with us once. Yeah. And September 13th, author Julia Turshen will also be stopping by to talk about Rosh Hashanah and the high holidays.
Yes.
So keep tuning in. Tell us what you think of Restaurant Week. Tell us how you eat your snowball. You can tune in every Thursday at 12:30 for This Week in Baltimore Eating to see those special guests and for more foodie fun. This Week in Baltimore Eating has been brought to you by Eddie's of Roland Park. Visit Eddie's for fresh Gundalo juices, Zeke's coffee, Brew Doctor kombucha, and more local flavors you know and love. Visit eddiesofrolandpark.com, and thank you.
Hey, have a great weekend, everybody. Bye, Amanda.
Bye, Richard. Bye, John
Bye,
Hauser.
honey.
Bye, honey.